Hello there, I'm AJ PuzzleFerret and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where we are trying to help the bandits for some reason, because we need to get Henry out of the trouble, which means murdering these people. Yeah, okay. Back up. And then slice. Ow. Okay. He's dead. Ow. That's not good. Get off me. Who's doing that?
Show what you're made of,
Him. Okay. I thought he was a bad guy. He's a dead bad guy now.
For rebellion and his jam. I'll kill you for that. You got him. It's a wonder you're still standing.
Yeah, I know. Okay, is he dead? Yeah, he's dead.
Gang it up on one man.
No.
Damn,
there we go.
That weakling was useless.
We won.
Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword.
Thank you.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
Yeah.
Looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Berghoff's spies infiltrated us.
Ooh.
Istvan Toth and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late.
Okay. Sometime earlier. All right. I'm in full armor. Hurrah!
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
What's this?
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt!
Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are?
Where's my sword?
Who is this? Man. Surely you're not gonna listen to some vagabond?
What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch?
Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows.
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered.
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
I didn't
We'll see
recognize it.
about that.
Shishka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
So we're not friends then? Okay. One way of finding out. Now you're done for. What did you want here?
What do you want here, you swine?
I'm doing what I do best, and you're getting in my way again. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Siaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zhishka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Bergau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Bergau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zhishka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zhishka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, Getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Don't believe him. He's a bandit. It's a good thing you owned up. Where's my sword?
I'm glad you've revealed your true nature here in front of everyone. Zizka will be pleased to hear it.
Will the captain believe someone who attacked him with von Bergau's forces, or me? That remains to be seen.
I'm sure Sir Yaramir will confirm it.
Sir Yaramir isn't stupid enough to want to get rid of the only ally he has to hand.
Right.
Isn't that right, Sir Yaramir?
We'll see.
Yeah.
Assuming there will be any discussion with the captain.
Yeah, might
You're
just kill
just
us all.
trying to wriggle out
Just
of
for the
it.
fun of it.
You may be in for a surprise, Lord Capon.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
Yeah, your plans failed again. How are you going to get out of here?
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zizka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zizka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides,
That's true.
Seeing what happened, I don't think Zizka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you.
Oh dear.
That's when my time will come.
Uh-huh. I'm still in full armor. I'm quite surprised.
Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. He's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
I don't remember him at all.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine!
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Oh, so we know him too.
Just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
I really should have paid more attention in the
There's
first game.
always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
Yes, run away. Go on. They're gonna leave me in here, aren't they? Of course they are.
There'll be time when we meet again.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
Don't kick the bucket. Okay. What's going on now? Ha, the only two people left. Hello there, priest.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
Ha, what an entrance.
Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can you even
me
deliver
too.
a letter?
We're all covered in blood. Ah, the music's a little loud, but... Okay, so they're getting away. Right.
I will get those fuckers.
So, we're on the bandit side now? Maybe. I mean, I know that I'm not supposed to be on Lord
You're riding to
Bergoth's
Trusky.
side.
You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? when you came at me with von Bergov's army. Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier.
Yeah.
And weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that.
Ha.
We got off on the wrong foot, all right.
We did indeed.
But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zizka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Oh, crikey.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir
Are we?
Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on
Ooh.
account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
Jobs is on our side. We know what Jobs is like. Do we? I didn't even know his name until about 2 seconds ago. I don't even know that he's on our side. Wow, I know nothing. That is it. I know Henry, and that is it. We know what Jobs is like. Yeah, go on.
We know what Jobst is like. And I don't trust him one bit. But we came here to try to get von Bergov and the League of Lords to parley and end this war. We're on the same side.
You're right, and it's a good thing you don't trust that snake. I've been double-crossed by him so many times that I won't make the mistake of trusting him again.
I'm glad we've cleared that up. And now, I'd like to know how you two got from delivering a message to riding with von Berghaus men.
We had a common enemy. Von Berghoff dragged us into it. Both? We had a common enemy?
How? We had a common enemy. That's how. As soon as we arrived, we were attacked by Zizka here and his men.
That's
they
true.
murdered our company,
That is
took
also
our
true.
message, and on top of that, they had Istvan with them.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band, and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him. Just like that.
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
Well, there you go. What's your task, Zizka? Yes.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Stuff.
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor-in-chief.
Right. Okay, so eventually we're going to end up hacking him to bits, I'm guessing. Why did you attack us? Did you want to kill von Bergo?
Did you want to kill von Bergov?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Bergov's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Taumburg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why did Istvan join up with you? Why didn't Istvan warn von Berghoff? Good question.
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Bergov instead of telling him you were at Nebukov? If he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. So no idiot would give us away.
Well
Although
done.
it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why.
Yeah.
While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
Apparently, yes. It's not a pleasant story. I don't want to talk about it.
It's a pretty ugly story.
Is it now?
As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region.
Right.
He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
Ah, yeah, it is. Why did Istvan join up with you?
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
Why did you attack us? Yeah, good question.
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Bergov. But why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Bergov.
You killed
Fair enough.
all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden we all have to bear.
Tell that to Oates.
Your men were about to commit meanness. Do you know Catherine? Catherine.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
Yeah.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
What's
Looks
wrong with
like it,
that?
doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I
True, you
personally
stopped
made
it.
sure of that.
Which was quite wise.
That is true. You killed one of your own.
Yeah,
Like I
you
said,
deserved it.
in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best.
Yeah, I don't
As
think
you
you
saw
can
with your
reined in
own
by,
eyes.
like, death. How did you hear about the Raven? Hey? There's a Raven? I really should listen more.
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly?
Oh, Ravine! Oh, yeah.
We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Come on. I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
Huh. What are you doing here, Godwin? How did Semine come to join you? How did Semine come to join you?
How did Semine come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. What actually happened to Semine?
Von Bergov sent his men to take revenge on him. Both Jan and Olda are alive, but they had to flee. Henry and I helped them. It was a close shave.
It was a
We
close
burnt
shave.
down the fortress to cover their escape,
Yeah.
so Von Bergov wouldn't suspect anything.
Oh, thank God for that, at least. They're good men.
Yeah.
It would be a sad loss.
It
If
would.
there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
It was a good
I think
idea.
so too.
It ended this way, so...
For a while,
yes.
I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
What are we going to do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now.
True.
We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
Right. All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Oh, dear.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet.
Yeah, true.
I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. So Hans can take you there.
Okay. Oh, this could be messy. I'm not entirely sure I want to see this. Huh.
Oh, oh, God. Holy shit!
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester.
Yep.
I'll have to clean that out.
Oh dear. Oh dear, that's bad. That's not going to be pleasant at all.
Just get it over with.
He's not doing that without being slightly drunk. Ooh, I would not want this job. Not at all. Not a chance. Ooh, I always hate eye stuff. Ooh, yeah, I always hate eye stuff. It's disgusting. Oh no! Oh, what are you doing? Ugh, and spew. Yeah. Ugh, that's disgusting.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
Hopefully.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do.
Really?
We're leaving early in the morning before von Burgov comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful,
what?
You can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
What is this?
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help.
Yeah.
What can I do?
Indeed.
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves.
Oh, I'm digging graves?
It's been
Wow,
a
that's not what I
hellishly long
expected
day
to do.
today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least.
Yeah,
Now
it's a
it's
good
time to go
start.
to those who were not so lucky.
Okay.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything.
Huh.
And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
Lesser evil?
I couldn't help overhearing you talking about that tragedy in Sanin. Was that also the choice of a lesser of two evils?
About Sanin, yeah.
It's really a shame you didn't arrive earlier, Godwin.
Yes.
Why? Do you think things would have turned out differently?
I don't know. Aldo was truly guilty, but to kill and to punish are two different things.
God gave us
Indeed.
the power to punish. But we have to deal with our consciences ourselves. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive.
Yeah, I was
Unlike
just thinking
others.
we're still alive.
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that.
Okay.
We still have another burning question here.
What's
Why
that?
didn't von Berghoff come with you to the battle in person?
He was expecting an important visitor. I just heard it was someone from Prague.
That doesn't help us at all. Prague is full of politicians and traitors. Well, it seems that has nothing to do with what happened here. We're here! Would you please take care of those poor wretches?
Okay. Grab body. And take it over here. Is this an empty grave or a full one? Can I just dump him in here? Drop it. Drop it. That doesn't quite look how it should do. Maybe I should start oh great, now I'm digging the grave right over the corpse.
Lord,
Not supposed to do it in that order. Maybe he'll just fall in. Oh no, it doesn't fall in. Okay. Bury grave. After quite a bit of arduous work. Buried! Brilliant. Okay, next. Let's dig up this one. I might as well dig up both of them, and then I can throw the bodies in straight away, and I don't need to do the mucking around, right? Okay, so one grave dug. Next! Here we go. And then... to the burying! Grab bodies. Hello! No, don't rob him. Just grab the body. I'm not entirely sure that they have anything to rob anyway. I bet they've robbed him already, considering he's got nothing around him, so, you know. Bury! Quite a bit more. That's not all that arduous. Dumping all of the rocks on him and stuff, that's not all that bad. Okay, here we go. Another one! Pick him up. And over here. I want one of those. I could have another one of those. You know, I might need 2 spades. Then you can dual wield spades, you know? Who doesn't want to dual wield spades? Done. Mate, I've done the thing. Did it say talk to him? I don't know. I'm talking to him anyway. Are we finished? Where can I sleep? What is Teresa from the mill up to? Good question.
Do you know anything about Teresa from the Ratay Mill?
You mean that nice girl who saved your life in the ruins of Skalitz?
That's the one.
If she hadn't shown up that time, Runt would have killed me. So do you know what she's up to?
Why? Did you promise her something?
Well, like you said, she's a kind girl and quite pretty as well. I'd like to see her again when we get back to Sasau.
I didn't hear anything new about her in these last few days since she left. But if she likes you, I'm sure she'll wait for you.
Where can I sleep? Who's looking after the church now?
Who's looking after the church while you're here?
Yeah.
Well, whoever it is, it's no concern of mine.
Wait, so you weren't kidding? You aren't a priest anymore?
I'm afraid not. That little evening escapade of ours and your sermon in the church didn't escape the bishop's attention.
Someone turned you in, eh?
Let's just say I've had a running dispute with our bailiff for quite some time now.
And
what happened didn't help my case much.
So what are you going to do now?
I don't know. Maybe I should earn a living getting people out of trouble.
It's not a bad idea.
Why not? You're good at it.
But I'm too old for that now.
That's called experience, Godwin.
Are we finished?
Do you think we did enough for those poor souls?
We did what was necessary.
That's good. Bloody tired.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out. I have something that'll get your blood pumping.
Oh, Godwin, couldn't I... Can it wait?
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your arse for you.
What do you need that
I think
for?
I'll lie down and wait for it.
Come to the castle moat. I'll wait for you there.
No, yeah. What was the other task we had to do? We had several tasks to do. Let's have a look at the other one. Is the other one go and sleep? Go to the foss to speak to Godwin. Oh, that's it. Is that it? That's it. Huh. Okay, fine. I mean, technically, I could leave this place at any time. Just walk out, right? Would that stuff up the mission? I don't know. After I walked off and left Hans on his own, I've been trying very carefully not to just walk off and abandon things because it seems to result in them not being all that pleased with me. Which means that there are timing for things, even if you think that there aren't. It's a little bit difficult when you can't tell what's got a timing thing for it and what hasn't. Wasn't there another mission for taking something out of a cart and moving it somewhere? I don't know. Godwin better not be planning on getting us drunk, because that would be very, very unhelpful. I don't really want to be drunk. What's this about?
Well, are you ready? You
Ready for
really
what?
have to try this.
What is it? Don't make
What's
it
going
drink.
on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before.
A pistol.
With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain this morning.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a unique chance to try it out.
Okay.
From the right end for a change.
What smells so bad here? How do you shoot that with that? Have you ever shot one, Godwin?
How do you shoot with that?
It's not that hard, when you're careful.
Okay. Explain it to me in detail.
It'd be better if you tell me everything in detail.
Indeed.
A pistol is not all that complicated.
Right.
It has a metal barrel in the front, and you hold it in the back.
Okay.
First, you load the powder in the barrel, then the ball, and you plug it up with a piece of cloth or parchment. Sheep's wool is also good, because it doesn't get wet, but then it's hard to clean the weapon after.
Right.
As soon as it's loaded, you put the stock under your shoulder, and you light it with a wick. Just watch out for the recoil. You have to use a wide stance, otherwise it'll knock you on your ass.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad, does it, Henry?
We'll see about that.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. The handgunner is a terrifying modern weapon. Oh yes, a very modern weapon, that. Its slow loading speed and inaccuracy aim are balanced by its sheer destructive force and the fear it caused among enemies. We probably exploded occasionally as well. To fire, you must have a projectile equipped in your ammunition slot. Got it. Okay, so hold left trigger to load the pistol. Hold left trigger to aim. Alright. And then right trigger to fire. Got it. Right. Right. Okay, I don't think I need to know anything else. Let's try it.
Let's try shooting.
Indeed.
Careful now. I don't want to have to go looking for all your pieces.
Yeah.
You look like you're all in one piece.
Yeah.
So you'll surely be the best teacher.
That's true.
Indeed.
So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers stitched back on.
What?
But don't worry, I'm sure beginner's luck will protect you.
Maybe a prayer would help more.
Good
I
idea.
want to lose my fingers, that's for
Oh,
sure.
merciful God, be kind and protect us so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
Sounds like a good one.
So
Well
let's
done.
get to it.
Indeed. Let's get to it. Okay, so do the thingy. Yeah. It's taking ages. Then aim. Aim. Is that how you aim? How do you
Great!
Yeah. Was that a good shot? No, it wasn't a good shot, particularly. Oh, I got a 4. No, I got a 2. 2's bad. Okay, they're going quicker than I am. I know that you need to do things quick, so let's do... Is that better? It was a little high. Okay, load the next one. And you lose a bit of your hearing in the process, I can tell. Okay, so a little bit high, so about there? Oh wow, it is super bad at aiming, it really is. Okay, I'm not gonna win this, I can see. Because the other guy's doing better than I am, so yeah. Ah! Again, a little bit high. Interesting. So I've got to do it a little bit lower than I think I've got to do. Alright. And a little bit lower. Do the firing thing. Okay, that was too low.
God, this really is a diabolical contraption.
Yeah, and I'm terrible with it.
Holy balls! What a racket! And that stench!
Yeah.
It's got quite a kick, huh?
What
Makes way too much
load of
noise as well.
bollocks!
Hitting something with that would take a miracle.
It's a miracle we still have both our arms.
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half his
Ooh.
body.
Come
Such
on.
an accurate shot. From how many paces?
None. He was the one doing the shooting.
Yeah.
Mother of Jesus.
A diabolical, dangerous weapon, yes. This weapon has no future. Ha! And, okay.
Diabolically dangerous weapon.
I told you
Indeed.
so. This is the weapon of the future.
I'd like to see that.
No problem.
I wouldn't.
I have one handgun here, and it's no good to placard anymore. Do you want it?
It's definitely not for me. Let the youngster here take it.
What?
Yeah, sure.
Seriously?
Of course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So you'll have to find some yourself.
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill you straight off.
Thank you very much. I'll see what I can do with it.
Crossbow.
All right, then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of us tomorrow. I'm going to hit the hay.
Okie dokie.
You do what you want, but keep out of trouble. Got it?
Indeed.
I need something to eat.
Yeah, he needs something to eat, he needs to do other things. But he'll have to do that in the next episode because I'm all out of time. In the meanwhile, you take care. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch other things on my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Bye for now.